All right, dude, we are live. What's up, guys? This is Damn Keys, and today we are gonna be doing some gaming. Um, I started the stream late. That was on me. But then when I did try to start up the stream, there were tech issues. Originally, because of having a low energy kind of day, I was gonna just do some nano related studies because I figured, creative coding is good to do when I'm having a low energy kind of day. Give me a second. Let me change the category to I don't know. Let's do just chatting because I'm probably gonna be chatting as well. But yeah, I kept having tech issues and it kept getting later and later. So then finally I was like, yeah, let's just let's just play some games. Hopefully, I'm able to stream for at least an hour and a half. I'm aiming for that. I'm aiming for at least that much. I didn't want to. I didn't want to miss a streaming day. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up and come here. Be sure to mute this. Okay, this game is called Annihilation something something. Let me zoom out. Okay. This is a project from the Mal World. I'm not sure what Malworld is. A project from the Malworld YouTube channel and made by the Animation Annihilation team. Engineered by Winter Makes Games. Animation Annihilation is a fan-made fighting game based on YouTube IPs and YouTube IPs in the animation and storytime animation genres. Okay, featuring the Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations, Alan Becker, uh, Rax, dude, they've kept like a cyan color, and on a cyan color they've put white, so I'm having trouble reading it. Rax D Flip Note, I think. Riggy the Rabbit Monkey, and more to come. All right. Okay, so what's the controls here? Okay. All right. Let's run this. Let's see what this game is like. So this game is called. Oh, nice. The game's made in Godot. So this game is called Animation Annihilation, and it's made by the Malworld team and Winter Makes Games. Let's check it out. Let me make sure that I've actually I need to check something. Um, give me a second because I feel like the thing is gonna freeze again. I was just about to try and open. Hold on. Yeah, I was just about to try and open. Okay, it's back. Okay. I don't remember why I was trying to open up, why I was trying to maximize OBS again, but yeah, okay. Oh, also, yeah, I don't know, is the game running? Okay, all right. So we disconnected for a bit there. Hopefully we've reconnected again. I just need to open up one game and make sure that there's controller support. This is a nice game for you for if anyone is interested in checking it out. Okay, I don't have controller support, so I'm gonna need to do that the whole device manager thing. This is a thing that for some reason you have to do on Windows. I've had to do this ever since I got this Xbox receiver. Just every now and then, for some reason, it seems like the system just forgets that, hey, this is the device, and it works. Wait, let me try disconnecting and reconnecting the receiver. Hmm. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not recognizing the controller. Give me a second while I try to do something to fix this. Actually, I'm not sure if I should try and do something to fix this because my system is having kind of a hard time today. So mm, maybe we could just, yeah, maybe for today we can just do it the with the keyboard. Yeah, I don't think I should try to force it because it's probably gonna completely get stuck if I do that. Now, I have played okay, so this is a nice game. Let me show you guys. Um I've gotten quite far into this up to, let's see how, okay, I think I've gone up to 13. Okay, let me show you from the beginning. I don't remember the controls. Actually, I know the controls in joystick, but okay, so it's space for boosting. Um, Space is also for accepting. What are the controls? There was something for restarting. Was it Q? I can't remember if it was Q. Wait, back up. Oh, this is continuing from lily pads. In what was the key? There was a specific key to be able to restart before you even. Wait, what is? Hold on. What is causing my... Oh, is it J? Oh, it's J. So J works as well, apparently. I'm just trying to figure out the controls because I've been playing this on joystick and today it's... Well, today we don't have joystick. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. Even though some of these levels, they get like... Oh, that was a fluke. Holy shit. Okay, okay. Oh, damn, damn, damn. That... Wow. I did not expect to get through that in the first go. Or that. That's crazy. Maybe it's because I've done this once before already. Oh, this one gets hard. This one actually gets hard. Just a second. I feel like I need to zoom out so I can get a better look at the overall thing. Yeah. All right. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. What's going on here? Did the thing break? Something broke here. Something broke in the way that this is being rendered. Hold on, let me try zooming out again and yeah, I think this should be... Oh. Oh, here's the thing. Quick restart is R, pause is escape, boost is any of these keys, and then left and right. All right. Cool. So this is our thing. All right. Oh, oh, damn. Almost made it. I don't know why it seems kind of jerky today. I don't know if it's just my system. Um, or maybe because I've been playing it on another machine using where it was using hardware acceleration, which I should probably enable that for this. But to be fair, I don't often play browser games on this machine. Uh, oh damn. Okay, almost there. Oh damn, that was such a fluke. I just happened to bounce off of that thing and okay. Oh man, I almost took a U-turn and went back the other way and I wouldn't have made it. Oh God, that's crazy. Hold on, hold on. I'm just so used to doing this with a joystick that now I have to like even think about the controls. Though to be fair, it's not like I was any good with the joystick. It's just that kind of got comfortable with doing it with the joystick. Oh man, hold on. Oh, damn, damn, damn. Almost. Oh, oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. I almost didn't make that. I also almost didn't make that one. Oh, I remember this one being really, really hard. Yeah, I think my system is struggling uh, with running some of these games. And the game itself is not, it's not like, it's not like the game is heavy. It's mainly my system that's struggling with it. Okay, okay. All right, wait. Let's do something here. Okay. So we are here. Oh, damn. So far what I've been doing is just trying to do all of it in one go. But like what if I try to stop? Would that help maybe? Oh man. That okay, hold on. So I need to try and make it long, right? Uh okay. Okay, okay. So it has to be a long kind of turn. Okay. All right. All right. Almost there. So from here. Oh, damn. That's crazy. All right. So now I know I can do it using this technique. Okay. Stop there. All right. Okay. 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 Oh man. Almost didn't make that. Okay. This one was actually kind of fun. Um once you get through it, then it's kind of fun. Otherwise, getting started with it there. Once you get through the thing and then you're able to use your boost, you can yeah, then it's fun. Otherwise, it's I forgot about that okay, okay. Hitting the wall is creating friction, so that's gonna stop. That's gonna slow me down. So I shouldn't be doing that, but oh God, what wait, why didn't that jump work? Oh, could it be that I boosted at the wrong time? I think so. Let's try that again. There. Okay, yeah, I was boosting at the wrong time. Now I need to make sure that I turn properly. There. Okay, hole in the wall. Okay, here I can't really bump into anything. Well, I can bump, but like it'll have to be like a bounce. Oh, that was such a fluke. Holy shit. okay. Um, I think I need momentum here. Or no, you know what? No, no, no. I don't think I need momentum. Though I need to make sure to stick to like the outer walls as opposed to the inner walls. That way I can get some distance and get some speed. Okay, okay. Man, I didn't think about doing this um back when I was doing these runs originally, like for the first time. It didn't occur to me to try and stop, like hit the wall and then stop and try and oh, this was such a hard one. In this one you can't really, hit the wall and stop. Here you actually have to um hold on. Hold on. Here you actually have to like have proper technique and have proper timing and stuff. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, damn. All right, okay, all right. Ooh, ooh, damn, damn. That's crazy. To be fair, that was a fluke. Like me making it up to there was kind of a fluke, and I was just hoping that the fluke would go all the way. Okay, okay. By the way, I don't think I played, yeah, I don't think I played the game on stream. But I did play it off stream, elsewhere on another machine. You guys should definitely check out this game. What was the game called? It was a puzzle game that was available on itch. I want to show you guys the game. It's a really nice game with really well made puzzles. Hold on. Let's come here and close this. Uh, this is a fun game if you guys want to play it. It's called Help No Breaks or Help No Break. Let me do something here. Under genre, I think it was under puzzle because the game is more or less a puzzle game. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I think it might be stuck. Let's try opening it in a new tab. Also, maybe because I have a couple of other things open here. Give me a second. Yeah, I just realized this. Maybe because I've got a couple of other things loaded, that's why it's lagging a little bit. Actually, a lot. Lagging a lot. So I have one itch thing open, and that's about it. Okay. Okay. All right. So that doesn't seem to be going well. Uh, I don't know if this is gonna load either. Oh, wait, did I not? Oh, I didn't transition back. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be loading very well. Where do we go from here? Wait, if I try to load one of the previous pages, would that work? Uh, I don't think so. Yeah, I think the system's freezing again. What can I do to kind of get around this? I need to do something that can. Okay, what if I try to open a new window? Is that gonna work? Okay, I've opened the new window. Let's try to load a web page and see if that loads. Okay, let's just wait and watch. Okay, this is kind of stuck now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so I tried opening a new Firefox thing, um, a new Firefox window, and that also seems to be stuck. Okay, let's end this process and try to open up Firefox again. I'm going to try opening it up again and see if we are successful at all. I'm hoping now that Windows has, because like, okay, Windows tried to crash the entire process, and I did crash it or I did agree to crash it. Um, what can I do? You know what I could do? Wait. Um, we're gonna improvise here. I'm gonna turn off all of these sources, and in my VTuber app, I'm gonna bring myself in the center. Uh, check, check, testing, testing. Yes. Okay. So, right. What do we do? What do we do? I guess I could talk about what plans I've got in terms of doing research because here's the thing. Um, I have certain use cases for transformers models, transformers based models, models that can be, well, models that are built on the transformer architecture, but more specifically, models that can be loaded using the Hugging Face Transformers library. Using the Hugging Face Transformers library. And what was I saying? Where was I going with that? Well, okay, the gist of it is I want to be able to use the library to use the models that have been implemented in the library, or use other models that have to be loaded through the library. And that's why I kind of want to restart learning, um, or start relearning. I'm not sure which one that would be, but yeah, I want to relearn how to use Hugging Face transformers, and it seems like the at the moment one of the best ways to do that is to go through the Hugging Face LLM course. They have an entire course set up. I can't open my browser right now, so I can't show it, but I can read it because I have it loaded up on another machine. I'm just gonna read out the introduction of this course. It says this course will teach you about large language models and natural language processing using libraries from the Hugging Face ecosystem, transformers, datasets, tokenizers, and Accelerate, as well as the Hugging Face Hub. We'll also cover libraries outside the Hugging Face ecosystem. These are amazing contributions to the AI community and incredibly useful tools. It's completely free and without ads. Understanding and understanding NLP and LLMs. While this course was originally focused on NLP, it has evolved to emphasize LLMs, which represent the latest advancement in the field. So, what's the difference? Okay, so they're going into like the difference between NLP and LLMs and stuff. Um, what's important here is that this course, while teaching us about LLMs and NLP, it's also going to introduce us to the Transformers library and also the other libraries within the Hugging Face ecosystem. Um, and through that knowledge, I can then use other models that have been implemented in Hugging Face, because I had this idea for a sort of content generation system, something that would generate content out of my streams based on certain like rules that I specify. But I definitely need AI models that can like generate transcripts, and then models that can analyze those transcripts and figure out, hey, is so and so thing worth of being content, or would it be considered decent content in whatever aspect or not? And I feel like a decent way to do that would be through the Hugging Face Transformers library, because it gives you a sort of higher level way to just use models instead of having to go find specific models and then import the library for that model into your project, and then it's like a whole thing. Instead of that, you could just use the Hugging Face Transformers library, and through this library, you can either use the models that have been implemented within the library, or I'm pretty sure it has a mechanism for loading other models from outside, as in models that have not been implemented in the library. I haven't looked too deep into that, so I'm not sure how exactly to go about that. But a lot of models have actually been implemented within the Hugging Face Transformers library. So there's quite a bit of functionality that I'm going to be able to get, all using just the Transformers library, um, and I'll have access to a bunch of like different tools, be it let's say automatic speech recognition, or something like sentiment analysis, or um, generating transcripts. I think transcription does come under ASR. Uh, there are there are definitely models out there that do this for you. I'm gonna have to go for the more lightweight models, because I'm definitely running um, these models locally, so it's going to be extremely heavy on my system. It would also have to be like I think I would have to make it like a multi-step process, where it's like, okay, this model gets loaded, and used. And once the model is done, like once we've used the model, then we unload it from memory somehow, um, so that we can then load the next model, because each of these models, their weights tend to be very heavy, and I'm assuming they're going to start to take up space in memory as well, and then that's going to clog up the memory very fast. So just so I'm able to run some of the more heavier models, I can introduce some kind of mechanism to like unload models or unload data, or however that works. Um, I could also make it like a multi-script kind of process. That would simplify things a little bit. That would definitely simplify things. Though it doesn't have to be a multi-script process. Um, it can just be a multi-process kind of thing, as in using sub-process. So I could generate like child processes under the parent process, and just have them do these individual works. And once each of them is done executing, it writes to a certain file, and then exits, and then the next program runs, or the next process runs, which is going to execute some other model, read from this file, process the data, produce the output, write that output to the file, and then exit. And then the next process does the exact same thing. But like each time in each process, there's a different type of processing that's happening. So this way I don't have to run all of them at the same time. And either way, it's going to be like, it's not meant to be, they're not meant to be running simultaneously. It's not like I'm running a real time processing kind of thing. It can take a good like 20 minutes if it needs to process. I don't mind that. In the end, the results that it's supposed to produce um, are timestamps that'll tell me where in the video I'm supposed to cut, because I have the entire VOD, right? So where in the VOD I'm supposed to cut to produce the clips. And then I can use something like FFmpeg to cut the video based on those timestamps. So then I'll be able to generate these clips in a more streamlined way, and it can be based on certain rules that I provide. I can actually generate different types of clips. This will be um, an interesting experiment, I guess you can say. It'll be something interesting to get into. I'm really curious about how well this entire thing is going to work out, because being able to automate that process to a certain extent, it's going to give me the ability to produce these clips that I can then upload very, very easily, and more often, which will kind of help SEO. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay. I tried opening this thing, but it's not opening. So I'm going to need to restart the machine. And well, restarting the machine means the stream is going to have to end. So yeah, yeah. I guess I guess that's going to be it for today's stream. Do I want to raid someone today? I don't know. Dude, we haven't raided Oz in a while. Um, if she was streaming, then I would have been able to raid her, but she's changed her stream time, I think. And because of that, I'm not able to Like I'm not usually streaming at the time when she starts. But yeah, oh, you know what? I mean, I've mentioned Oz. You guys should definitely go check out Little Witch Oz. Oz is a friend. Oz is cool people. What was her thing? Little Witch Oz. Yeah, there you go. You guys should go check out Little Witch Oz. Oz is cool people, and they are a game developer and also a gamer. She plays a bunch of different games. I know she likes Path of Exile, and I've seen her playing other stuff, Baldur's Gate and Warframe, and a couple of other games as well. Recently, she was playing a game called Once Human, I think. But yeah, yeah, go check her out. And yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to raid someone today. I'm trying to hold on. You know what? We are in just chatting right now. So what we can do is, um, okay, let's try this. Okay, all right. Um, let's go down and down and down and down because for some reason, Twitch refuses to put a low to high sorting option in just chatting. You only have recommended for you and high to low. So if you want to go low, you're scrolling. You are scrolling. Um, actually, no, you know what? It's okay. Not rating someone one day is not a big deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream here. So that's gonna be it for today's stream. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace. Hopefully, the next stream is not gonna be filled with technical difficulties.